Hello, music fans. You're watching Death by Unicorn, where we talk about metal, rock, and prog music. Today, I'm doing a different kind of video. I'm reacting to some news of some members leaving some bands that I love. Let's start with Haken. They put out a statement saying, "It's with heavy hearts that we announce the departure of Charlie Griffiths and Connor Green from Haken. We're tremendously grateful for the time we spent together, creating music and touring the world, achieving things we thought weren't possible. Both Charlie and Connor are irreplaceable as musicians and individuals, and they've given so much to make this band what it is today. We cannot thank them enough, but we wish them all the best with any future endeavors. They will always be a part of the Haken family." And then they end the post with new music coming this year. So that's the silver lining here, is there will be some new Haken material coming in 2026, which I'm excited for, but I'm surprised, and it's very unfortunate that they've dropped two of their members. They haven't said anything about who is replacing them, if anybody. They haven't really said anything about a reason for this. But I see Charlie has posted a statement on Instagram just saying, "Hi all, I can now confirm that regrettably the rumors are true. Your support over the last 15 years has been amazing, and I'll miss coming out to play for y'all. Now let's see what the future holds. All the best to everybody." So, I mean, it sounds like, doesn't sound like he's quit. I mean, it's not clear if Charlie and Connor have both decided to leave or were told to leave. They kind of both make that not super clear. But my guess would be they were asked to leave, but I don't know why that is. They're both great players, of course, and Charlie Griffiths has put up some great music with his other project, his solo project, Tiktalika. The debut album, Tiktalika, is awesome, and the second album for that project that came out in 2025, Gods of Pangea. Awesome stuff, both near masterpiece albums. I actually kind of prefer the debut, but I love the sophomore album as well. And Connor plays bass on those too, so he does a fantastic job there as well. So looking forward to hearing what Charlie and Connor are going to do next in terms of their music careers, or have they decided to not focus as much on music? I'd be surprised, because they both seem like music's in their DNA. So I expect, and they're just amazing players. So I expect they'll keep going in some other projects. Maybe they'll focus more. Maybe they'll make Tiktalika into a real band, or maybe they'll make another band or together, or maybe they'll join other bands on their own. I'm not sure, and I'm curious to hear if Haken's bringing in some new members and who those will be. Looking forward to hearing new music from Haken, but unfortunate to hear that these great players have left the band. But hopefully, it just means there will be more great new music from various different projects. So maybe there will be some silver lining here. Curious to get other people's thoughts if anyone knows more about the situation. I just know what I've read online from their statements and just quick scan of Reddit. But yeah, wanted to mention that on my channel just to share some news. Usually I don't focus on news or those kinds of band drama stuff, but I usually just kind of like to talk about my first impressions of new releases as they came up. I figure Haken's a band that I really love, so I wanted to mention it. And then there was one other statement that came out from another band I love on the same day, so we got hit with a double whammy today. This one's from Thank You Scientist, saying, "We have a bittersweet announcement to start the new year. After 10 years of active prog duty, bassist Cody McCorry is stepping down from Thank You Scientists." So in their statement, they make it very clear that this is Cody's decision. He is stepping down. And they say, "Together we shared an incredible amount of musical memories, and his presence will be missed dearly. Cody has passed the torch to our close friend and tourmate Sam Smith from Art Thief, who will be making his debut performance with the band in March." So they already have the replacement for Cody lined up. Sam Smith, I don't know much about him, but this one's a lot more clear as to what happened. They say, "We wish Cody the best in all his future musical endeavors. Please send your love to Cody and give Sam a warm welcome to the band." This is a straight up replacement here, and Cody gave a statement saying, "Thank You Scientist was the most intense gig of my life. Over the course of 10 years, the 7-piece band was generally either in a rehearsal room multiple days a week or on the road. Unbelievably complex music was painstakingly written in total collaboration between various members, with the bulk of my compositional work going towards the 84-minute megalithic prog odyssey Terraformer. I've never contributed so much time, music, and orchestration to a project that I wasn't the leader of, and it was an incredibly special time in my life. I'm grateful for the opportunity, from which I've learned so much over the last decade and then some. The decision to leave was extremely complex beyond my own personal reasons. An important part of being an artist is knowing when you've said everything you have to say with any given project. And as much as I love the band and all my friends in it, I knew I had hit that point. The band's in excellent hands with Sam Smith, an absolute virtuoso 6-string bassist, inspirational composer, and friend who I literally just played a gig with last night. This year, I'll be refocusing most of my energy on We Used to Cut the Grass. We'll be on the road for a bit with varying lineups and recording our third full length. I'll also be touring recording with the number 12 Looks Like You, which is a great band that I enjoy as an aside. Trust Fund Ozu, Glass Garden, Karmic Juggernaut, another great band that I enjoy, and Slaughter Sun, a cool band that I checked out and enjoy as well. Doing some scoring work, opening myself up to new opportunities, and just generally endeavoring to create a wide swath of diverse original music. So that's what Cody said. And then he says, lastly, and most importantly, I'd like to extend a really heartfelt thanks to the Thank You Scientist community, who has been so kind to me from day one, everyone who has been learning the comically difficult bass lines, everyone who took the time to contact me to say how much the Thank You Scientist music meant to them, and especially everyone who took time to check out my lesser known projects, all of which I aim to work on even harder now. Hope to catch you all on the road. So it sounds like Cody has all these other side projects. I remember hearing him on the Slaughter Sun album. I have not heard We Used to Cut the Grass. And I've heard Karmic Juggernaut and the number 12 Looks Like You, but I didn't realize he was involved. It says he'll be touring recording with them. I don't know if he's already worked with those bands in the past or if this is new. And then Trust Fund Ozu, I think I vaguely recall hearing that it being some kind of hyper pop thing, so I wasn't super into it. And Glass Garden, I've never heard of. And it'll be interesting to see what Cody McCorry does next, and then interesting to see how his replacement Sam Smith does in new Thank You Scientist. I believe Thank You Scientist will also have some new music coming in 2026. So looking forward to that. And hopefully all these member changes and shakeups are all amicable and everybody's happy with the direction that their careers are going in. And I wish all the people involved the best and that we get a lot of great music out of this. But I wanted to share the news. It's hard to know how to react because it's kind of sad when you like these members and then they leave a band. But I don't want to be too sad about it because if everybody involved has decided it's what's best, then it probably is what's best for everybody. And what are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, do you want me to do more news-like videos like this in the future? If people like this, I can do some more when I hear news like this. I just figured I'd grab my phone and record something quick when I saw this. And I'll go back to more of my regular scheduled content after this. Probably going to talk about new music I'll be listening to in January 2026. And then trying to finish up my year-end lists of 2025. I still want to put out my top 10 debut albums, top 25 prog epic tracks, and possibly a top progressive rock albums list of 2025 before I hit the ground running with all my 2026 content. So if you like metal, rock, and prog music, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay in the loop on when I post new videos. Peace out.